Hey yo, what's poppin', guys? I'm here for my first review of the original Shenlong Gundam. As you can see, I have the picture of the pilot below. This was back when they made a CG model of the actual mobile suit for the cover, with actual pilot in like a fighting pose instead of like a model of it, like with the real grade Force Impulse. How it has a more anatomically correct and more of a actual like kit-like pose instead of like a CG model. So here's the thing with the classic Gundam wing kits. Oh boy, there's a lot of inaccuracies, a lot of color inaccuracies. Like with the head right over here, it comes with a sticker for the eye, which is known with almost every kit. It has a sticker for the mouth, which is kind of hard to do. But when you look closer, you see a lot of things, like they did not include a sticker for the green spot in the V-fin, so that's just left blank. Or the white spot up higher on the V-fin, above it. That is just left to be solid white or solid yellow. And of course, the V-fin isn't that sharp. That's with all kits. Obviously, because safety nubs and you don't want to get poked. And because the plastic would be very thin if the V-fin was to be that long and would snap so easily. This is not made out of a rubber material. It's regular hard plastic. It has a little bit of bend to it. Here's the thing. With the classic wing kits, with all the color discrepancies, you're definitely going to need a pack of Gundam markers. I have two right here. I have the 6. Oh, well, I guess both 6. I have 2 sets, and I'm definitely going to be customizing this guy. But for the base review, we're going to be putting these parts together. I can show you how it looks so far. Of course, classic joints. Most of the Gundam wing kits have basically the same frame, in the sense where the leg rotation is the same, arm rotation is practically the same. This thing does have a really cool gimmick with the arm, which I will talk about in a little bit. But it is somewhat show inaccurate though. Well, of course, color-wise, it's going to be very show inaccurate, because of course it is a classic hybrid. I did get this from hobbylinkjapan.com. They were about, all the classic wing kits were about $5 each, which is a pretty good deal. I mean, it is average price for what it should be, considering all the discrepancies and stuff like that, but it's pretty good. The arm, of course, folds in. It has a cool gimmick, it's a little bit awkward. The flame folds up. Of course, I really would like for it to have a flame effect piece, but considering the time it came out in during the economic crash in Japan, I get why I wouldn't have one. But still, maybe if you like are into resin or have like an existing effect part, you could use it. This is the kit itself. Try to kind of get into a nice pose. You can see it has a lot of just solid colors. The chest is all one color. It has that small sticker right here, the small green sticker. It works well, but if you go back to the cover box, with the actual chest, it should have a lot of gold detailing. As you can see, it really doesn't have that. The blue is good. The colors are kind of a match. Of course, with these classic wing kits, the color guide doesn't show you the actual colors. It just tells you. And of course, that is in full Japanese. There's no English, except obviously like on the title of Gundam Wing and Shenlong Gundam. That is pretty much some of the only English on the box. Base articulation, full 360 degree, kind of blocked by the back skirt. The arms are on a 360 degree swivel. The shield, of course, the shield is mainly locked in. That would be kind of cool to see if it had a 3D swivel. Sorry about that. It is on kind of this weird block peg. This is kind of made to save plastic. Oh, this shield is kind of a very big color discrepancy. It's full yellow, even though realistically this whole outer ring right here should be yellow. Really, this whole shield should be blue, except for this center chest part or center area. I don't know why they didn't mold it all in blue instead of molding it all in yellow. Now it's just like a lot more work to do. It is a lot better though, since there's a lot less masking, but it will be kind of harder to get around those shapes. So it's a decent average size shield, a little bit bigger than the chest, expected. The arm goes about a little higher than 90 degrees, though I'd say it's about 90 degrees. The hand, full 360 degree swivel, rotation. Just the simple like rubber, almost poly cap, plastic type hands. It's not really ABS. The legs though do have some pretty good rotations. If you go straight up, this can move almost up to the top, so you can get a decent angle for a kick. The side skirts do move slightly, but if you move it to the side, you can get a decent little bit of a side kick. Of course, back skirts are brick, like most high-grade kits, lower high-grade kits. It's pretty good. The knee goes up actually surprisingly well, a little bit over 90 degrees, which is really good. Feet, would say it has a swivel, slight swivel. It's kind of blocked by the leg armor, but still really well. This thing's definitely going to need a lot of coloring too. Here's the thing. Of course, the arm has a dope gimmick, as in this folds out right here. And then you just take the arm off, fold out the dragon bit, fold out this claw, and it has almost a dragon arm style thing. This on the box, you can see, is meant to spit fire or have like a flame effect. Of course, it doesn't come with that because Japanese economic crash, low budget, and plus, normal high grade kits like that wouldn't really have that anyway. That would be a really cool thing to see though. With the flame mode, I guess if you have a previously existing flame effect piece, you could use that. You may need to make some modifications. You could put in a ball joint, that would work well. Now on to its only weapon. This seems to be some sort of spear kind of blade style thing. It has a beam effect piece, which can just pop right off. The staff or spear can go right onto its back. A little bit of a loose connection. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. If you put it closer back to here, it works, but it may like shoot off. Okay, got it to work right there. Of course, it does pop off with a touch. It's kind of expected. That's most of the articulation itself. So the gimmick kind of closes up, looks pretty nice. I will be customizing this with colors to make it look more show or anime accurate. I may do a stream of that though. I may do a live stream on Twitch. Oh yeah, go follow my Twitch channel. I'll link that in the description. Currently, I do only have one viewer, my good friend Ramthorn700. Check out his channel. Great vid. Got some dope Minecraft plays. Now for these stickers, it has some decent, good stickers, bad stickers, stickers. The eye sticker seems to be pretty nice. Although, right, if you take the head off, this kind of mouth or lower mouth guard, or kind of guard style sticker, not too good. That's really hard to put on. It's almost like a Pharaoh style thing. Really doesn't look that good. It does have some cool red striping detail. That will be kind of hard to get in. You may have to freehand that with a pan lining marker. It's going to be pretty hard to get really that big, though. Oof. Head's still on 360 motor degree, though, which is really dope. And it also kind of has a little bit of a chicken joint. It can look up a little bit, down not down that far. Not too much, though. So, if you buy this one right here, this pan lining marker pack right here, this comes with green, pink, white, black, yellow, and red. This would be great. I could probably get most of that done with this, as in I can correct the white bits over here. These poking out bits on the waist should be painted white. That would be pretty easy. You can do that. Most of this thing should be white, like these teeth bits, like arrow kind of teeth bits right here, should stay yellow, but all the rest of that should be white. That's color accurate. Oh, the inside kind of panels here where the dashes are, all that should be blue. You can't get a blue panel, you can't get a blue thing in this pack, but this pack right over here does come with blue. It also has yellow and red. It's fairly similar, but at the same time, these are $10 a pack, so it's pretty good. They will last a long time. So far, mine are almost full ink, I think. The yellow kind of goldish bits, you can use this yellow in the pack for. It works great. These green chrome bits, if you want it to be chrome, use a sticker. If you just want it to be green, use the pen line marker kit. This is kind of a chrome shiny green, but of course these are foil stickers, like foil chrome, so it has a little bit more of a chrome decal, like chrome thing going on. So it's going to be kind of hard to mimic that. This red, in the V-fin, the actual slot in there, that hole should be painted red. It's going to be kind of hard to get in there. It almost has like a red chrome bit going on. But if you look really closely, if this will focus, right above the V-fin, this white bit, that should be painted green, which would be really hard to do, but if you can, great. One thing, if you get some plastic cement, oh, sorry, the stuff dropped, fell out of the backpack. If you get some plastic cement, glue these part struts, that would be great, because some stay together pretty well, some will not stay together though, which is really hard. On to the next stickers for the lower half. Oh, almost forgot, the dragon arm bit right over here, it's meant to fold up. There are stickers on the eyes for that, which look pretty good, they work well. I may actually consider keeping those on. The waist, there are 3 stickers. This center one up here, which is, it's decent, I recommend painting that. That part comes off on its own, so that'll be really easy to mask and paint that. Here's the thing, these white bits, these should be white. There's a sticker for that. The stickers are actually really, they work really well and are really good. I would definitely recommend keeping the stickers on if you want to mask, your choice. These parts right over here, these vents on each of the front fins, or each of the front waist parts, they definitely need to be painted gray, which would be really hard to get in there. They're gray Gundam markers. They're gray pen line markers. To my knowledge, I don't think they're gray Gundam markers. If there are, prove me wrong in the comments. Oof. But that'll be really hard to mask and get in there. But it is possible. These leg bits are mainly black. They're kind of molded pretty badly. It could use some work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, could use a little bit of work. But to my knowledge, all of this base leg is color accurate. The feet, though, of course, this top part needs to be painted white. A little bit of gray in the vents, maybe. Yeah, the main top part needs to be painted white. This is kind of over here, so it's got a little bit poking out. It's a little bit, the feet is a little bit out this way. It's still good, though. You can get some nice pivots going. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for the stickers. The posability is actually pretty nice off. If you attach the fin piece again, you can get in some pretty nice poses, especially with the staff. The staff can be connected from any angle, and it's really long. It's about the length of the whole kit. If you add in this thing right over here, the shield, turn around with this thing. Sorry, it's really hard to film like poses or like posing, because I really just got to get in there with your hands. You can get into like some pretty nice poses, like an almost I'm about to slash you kind of thing, which works really well. A little bit of jab jab. It works pretty well and looks great, actually. This does also come with a pilot figure that is complete. I will go and get that. I'll be right back. The pilot figure is completely molded like 1-to-1 in resin, though, which is kind of an oof for a minute. The thing is, with these resin kits, or these resin figures, the kit itself is 1 to 144 scale, but these pilot figures are 1 to 24 scale. I may be wrong about that. At least that's true with the master grades. You have the pilot doing a little bit of a action pose, kind of a dynamic, almost chopping pose. You can see that he's doing the same pose in the box, or on the box art. They do give you a color guide for painting him, which is really useful. I'm thinking about doing that. That may be pretty hard, though. Go into the instructions, you see how he looks. I don't know its name. I'm not too familiar with Gundam Wing or Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. It's just from Gundam Wing. Not too familiar with that. Don't know much about it. So I definitely need to educate myself up. I will probably do that. I may watch it if I find an English dub. I know it's really popular in America and really brought it to America. Or brought the Gundam franchise to America. We still don't really have a Gundam base. We do, they're mainly in like California, so that's an oof. I'm a Florida boy myself. So the kit, or the figure compared to the kit, goes about up to its knee. It's good representation. You could have him in front, have him for a diorama or something. Get an awesome dynamic pose. That would be pretty cool. You have him in a dynamic pose, have the figure in a dynamic pose. It'll look actually really well. That actually looks really good. Of course, once you get some color separation, you know, fix that thing up. It has some decently good things. Wait, will this focus? Ah, sorry, I'm thinking no. If you can't get it to focus, it has a lot of detail and it looks great. The hair would be kind of hard to do though. But that's fine. It looks awesome. I'd say if I give this thing a whole pick out of 5, I'd say I give about a 3. I would normally say like a 2 or something, but especially I do love the fact that it included a figure and it was only $5 on Hobby Link Japan. The stickers are great. I just feel like this is a great kit overall. Of course, it could use some work with pen lining, but that's the fun part. That is it for this review, and I will see you guys next time.